So it's part 2 of the World Cup 2034 and we're taking on France and potentially others. Try not to cheat and look at how long this episode is. Roll the intro. No, I won't stop. Hello and welcome back to the Hometown Hero Save. This is the Folkestone Invicta save where we're trying to take Folkestone Invicta to Champions League glory. But this is England in the World Cup. We've qualified from our group in pretty standard fashion, as you would imagine. If we go into the England bit, that would be quite useful. Competition, so we're into the third round of the FIFA World Cup. We had a group with Paraguay and Burkina Faso, and we've gone through. We've gone through rather easily, and most teams that you'd expect to go through went through. 4 points, we drew with Paraguay and then beat Burkina Faso. We beat them 4-0, which means we bettered Paraguay's 3-0 and went through top of the group, which gave us a game against Cameroon, who we then also beat. I nearly forgot that. Yeah, we also beat Cameroon 4-0 as well, so we've got back-to-back 4-0 wins. This is our first real tough challenge in the World Cup. In the third round against France, we're hoping that they're going to come out and attack us a little bit. But we're in Japan, so neither team fancies the humidity. But French are in excellent form. We're in excellent form. This is how we're going to line up. Russell Fogg can come back in. Actually, is that how we're going to line up? I think that is how we're going to line up. We're going to go... I'm just going to swap those two over again. Gunlaugson, Abdu, Aydin, Sear and Patel. Do I want to play Ted Sear? I don't think I do. I think we can... Give me a second and we'll sort this out. Right, team is sorted. This is how we're going to play. Langford in goal. Greer at right back. He's going to start with Gunlaugson just for a fitness issue at the moment. Aydin, Fogg and Patel at the back. Patel's quite tired, but he's going to get the start because he's much better than Colin Baker, who's our backup left back. Bellingham and Cotton in the middle. Sayes on the right. Taylor in the middle. Bradley on the left. Chalk up front, who's hit good form. We will have to keep an eye on fitness. It is going to be an issue. But that's the World Cup. You can't rest people in international football, which is really annoying. But let's get into it. We're in 3D for the World Cup. I'll say now that if you're enjoying my Football Manager content, come over to Twitch. We stream on Twitch most weekday evenings for Football Manager. There'll be a schedule announced on Twitter. You can follow me at CulturedF. And Twitch is twitch.tv/cultured_left_foot. All the links are in the description below, so feel free to go and have a look at them. But yeah, we're lining up in a 4-2-3-1. They're playing 4-4-2. They've got a really good team. Bonin used to play for us at Folkestone Invicta. He's now at Arsenal. Berger used to play for us at Folkestone Invicta. He's now at Fiorentina. They paid 80 million for him, was it? 86 million, yeah. Had a very good season for them. The strike force of Cognat of Man United. Oh no, Juventus, sorry. They bought him, didn't they? Yeah, Juventus bought him for 87 million. Cognat and Almeida is absolutely ridiculously good. But yeah, you know, we can do all right. It's a very tough, harsh game to get in round 3, I think, France. But we're going to do this for the fans because it is a little bit of a rivalry. England-France, it is a bit of a rivalry. So I'm hoping that, as I said, France come out and try and attack us and it allows us to counter in behind them, which we haven't really been able to do. Cameroon played very defensively. Burkina Faso played defensively. Paraguay played defensively. And in all 3 of those games, we absolutely battered the teams we played against. We just couldn't break them down enough because they just had literally like 8 players behind the ball for the whole game. But straight away, Patel's down the left. He's still going, gets around his man. Patel shoots. The rebounds there. Charlie Chalk, the Folkestone boy, 25 seconds into the third round game against France, has put us 1-0 up. I did not expect that. Bellingham, a great ball over to Patel, who just wasn't tracked. We were worried about his fitness coming into this game, but he's got round Moreau, shoots, save from Lambert, and Chalk just pops it into the net. 1-0 England. But 1 minute later, Moreau over a free kick for France. Ball in, back post, and it's off. I think it was Berger. I think it was ex-Folkestone boy Berger had a header cleared off the line. We'll probably see that on the goal decision system in a minute, but well, maybe not. But this game is frantic. Absolutely frantic. What a start this is for the packed crowd at the Toyota Stadium as Fogg comes forward. Good ball out to Bobby Sayes. Heads it back across. Taylor looks for Chalk, but Berger's there. Vergens heads it away. Patel picks the ball up, runs in, tackles. Bellingham's there. Out to Greer. Greer on the right hand side in for Gunlaugson. Tackled, and Almeida's going to run forward, and this is the counter-attack that France are so renowned for. He gets around the tackle. Almeida's in. Straight at Langford. Good save. 10 minutes in, Morale, free kick, ball in. It's sort of headed away. Cotton to Taylor. Goes long looking for Charlie Chalk. Charlie Chalk with a great touch. Gets around his man. Into the area. Charlie Chalk shoots. It falls to Cotton on the rebound. He's got round 1. Got to round 2. Cotton shoots. It's 2-0 England. The assist is credited to Charlie Chalk. I'm not too sure about that. But 10 minutes in. 2-0 England. This is incredible. Absolutely incredible. We are the World Cup holders. It wasn't one under my watch. It was one on the previous manager's watch. But Cotton here with a shot. Fires it in. Keeper's got no chance from there. 2-0 up against France. This is a very good performance. 16 minutes in, throw in, Patel into Bellingham. Tackled by Celia. Celia, poor clearance though. Cotton will pick that one up. Cotton to Bellingham. Bellingham across. Angban gets it away. Arab is there. Tackled by James Taylor. If you need him, he'll be there. James Taylor shoots past the post. Positive though from England. Very positive. Cognat for France. Gives it to Bonin. Into Arab. Arab comes forward. He's got pressure on him. Goes around Greer really easily. Arab shoots Langford with a save. Easy handling for the goalkeeper there. And France really aren't offering that much at all in this game. Bobby Says has the ball. Arab takes over, but he's stopped. Into Angban, up to Bonin. As France looking to come out of their shell a little bit. Fall through Cognat. Cognat shoots. Langford with a good save. The guy called up from the under-21s is playing very well in goal for us. Looking down towards half time. 43 minutes gone. Bradley and Says on the wings not playing very well. But overall, half time, 2-0 up. It's a wonderful performance. I'm very pleased. Keep it going. There's no need to say anything else. I'm very, very pleased. Bradley and Says both not playing brilliantly. We could bring on Joe Guy. In fact, yeah, I think we are. Joe Guy's going to come on for Bradley. Disappointed with him. He's a Man City star. An elite winger. He really should be playing better. But, yeah, second half. 2-0 up. Oh, free kick though to France. Morale puts it in. Langford comes, misses the ball. It's a goalkeeping error. And is it a goal? VAR? No. VAR says that Langford was pushed. That's alright then. That's why he couldn't jump for the ball. An hour gone. We're going to make our second sub. Bobby Says is going to come off and be replaced by Mason Greenwood on this right-hand side. Experience coming on from Greenwood. Still 2-0 up. The result is in our favour. Not long to go. 15 minutes to go. Guy puts the call in. Headed away. Bonin's there. Bonin holds on to it. Cotton tackles him and Guy back to Taylor. Taylor tries to feed in Greenwood, but it's a poor pass and Angban gets it away to Arab. Arab comes forward. Cotton, good interception. Holds on to the ball. Into Guy. Guy comes forward with it running through the middle. Out to Bellingham. Patel's there on the left-hand side. Patel's into the box. He shoots. Can't get the right connection. It goes past the post. So with 5 minutes to go, we're just going to do Patel off because he was tired for Colin Baker on that left back position. He was playing pretty well, but on a yellow card, and I don't want to risk it because I want him for the next game. But 4 minutes of added time, it's still 2-0. We've had a couple of shots in this game, but there we go, full-time whistle. We're through to the next round. Let's go and find out who we've got. A great performance, that. Very, very pleased and happy with that one. Wow, let's go and see who we've got as Folkestone have friendlies going on in the background. I'll try not to give any spoilers away about transfers and stuff, but we win in the third three. Langlois. We get Colombia, 9th in the world. Not as good as France, you would argue, but we played some lovely stuff. It was a joy. Cotton played well. Gunlaugson delighted. England are on course. Now, potential semi-final clash against Argentina could be for the winner. We'll be back for that Colombia game in 4 days' time. So here we are then, quarter-final day against Colombia. It's an interesting quarter-final setup that the World Cup has. There are some interesting teams in here. Scotland and Serbia making it through to the World Cup quarter-finals. It's just very, very, very strange. So Spain and Mexico have already qualified. So Mexico beat Argentina. So we're not going to be able to play them. And Spain are going to play the winner of Scotland and Serbia. It's bizarre. It's just a bit bizarre. You look at it and you think, surely it's an England-Spain final. But you never know. You never, ever know. So we're going to go into the Colombia game. We need to sort out the team. It's getting tense. It's good. It's good. We're trying not to give spoilers away for the Folkestone Invicta transfers. Oh, I can give one spoiler away. We haven't signed anyone yet, but we have just beaten 2-1. We've just beaten Victor Pilsen 2-1, and Dil Bianco got injured, so there you go. But Serbia have beaten Scotland after they got a man sent off in 17 minutes. McLaren got sent off. That would hurt. And Marinkovic, wow, he is very good. 21-year-old, bloody hell. Yeah, he's on our short list already. We'll have to have a look at him. England, Colombia then. Here we go. It was, well, it was in the World Cup this year, wasn't it? With, well, not this year. 2 years ago. England played Colombia. And England prevailed just about. On penalties, if I remember rightly. But we have some tired legs. So Gunnaugsson's going to come in. We're going to stick with Patel because he's just our best left back. Hopefully we can sub him off at half time if we're winning though. Aydin is tired. We've got a lot of people on yellow cards as well, which isn't ideal. But I think we've got to go with the same starting lineup. Bobby Says actually is going to come off and be replaced. Greenwood's going to get a start there. And Joe Guy's going to start for Bradley. I wasn't impressed with him either. So Chalk, Greenwood, Bellingham, Cotton, Patel, Fogg, Aydin. I'm just wondering, I'm going to rest Aydin, which could be an error. But we're going to rest Aydin for Sear in the middle. Because we need to concern... It's really annoying that you can't give players a day's rest at international football. FM need to sort that out. SI need to sort that out, definitely. But they're lining up in a 4-4-1-1. The only player of their team I recognise is Cano, who we tried to sign quite a long time ago, but he moved to Monaco. Because at the time we couldn't afford 4.8 million, which sounds bizarre now. But yeah, he was found by our scouts. He was meant to be really good. He is the only one I really recognise in that team. I'm sure it's a good team. They're World Cup quarter-finalists, but I would fancy us to go and get the win. So passionately, yeah, well, calmly, go and carry straight off from where we finished last time, and assertively we'll say we have faith that they can go and make the difference. France was tough. Colombia will be tough, but technically it's easier. That's how I see it. Whether that's the right or right thing to do, I don't know. But they've lasted longer than France anyway. 10 minutes gone, over 10 minutes gone. Nothing happening of note yet. We do have the first corner of the game. Guy swings it in. Carillo heads it away. Taylor's there. Can he get the ball back out? He goes to Bellingham. Bellingham recycles to Fogg. Fogg holds on to the ball. Back to Gunnaugson. Gunnaugson out to Greenwood with a good ball. Greenwood tackled by Diaz. And what are Colombia going to try and do? Are they going to try and launch a counter? It doesn't look like it. Well, that's a good ball over the top looking for Sanchez. Sanchez is in behind. Shoots. And Langford with a good save. But it was offside anyway. So yeah. Looks like Colombia looking to sit in and hit us on the counter if possible. Greenwood. Greenwood with his left foot into Taylor, into Bellingham. Bellingham out to this left-hand side. Poor pass, but Carillo just hoofs it away. And Fogg will get there. Back to Langford. Langford holds onto the ball into Fogg. Terrible touch from Fogg. You can probably heard my breath as well when there. Taylor takes over though in midfield. Gets past one tackle. Taylor's still going. He's still going, Taylor. Taylor shoots. Good save from Cerner. And it goes over the bar. 15 minutes gone. 5 shots for us. None for Colombia. Guy, corner, ball in. Looking for Chalk at the back post. Goes over his head. He keeps it alive. Into Sear, but nothing comes of that. Yeah, Patel is really struggling in this game. He's going to have to push hard and go through for till half time. Cotton, Gunnaugson. Gunnaugson to the byline. Tries to put a cross in, but it's blocked, and Borges will come forward with it. Borges keep going. He's still going. He's got the defender coming towards him. Easy save for Langford. That's Colombia's first shot of the game, and we're 27 minutes into it. Patel on the left back position, taking a throw in into Guy. Guy tries to put a cross in, but it's blocked. Falls to Greenwood. Oh, in off the underside of the bar. What a finish from Mason Greenwood. A lovely, lovely goal. Joe Guy credited with the assist. It went all the way through. I think the cross was meant for Charlie Chalk, but it went all the way through to Mason. Guy here looked to put it in. It took a deflection and fell to Mason Greenwood. Left-footed, first-time shot. Wonderful finish. Absolutely superb stuff from Mason Greenwood. Half an hour in, England take the lead. And that is exactly what we needed. Maestra goes for a ball over the top. It's not the best pass for Colombia as Sear picks it up and gives it back to Langford. Back to Sear again, who's on a yellow card. Cotton. Gunnaugson. Back to Sear. To Gunnaugson. We're keeping the ball really well, Sear. We're trying to draw Colombia out. You can see it. Play out the back and see if we can push them up a bit and sort of get in over the top down the wings. Sear. Back to Langford. I'm a bit concerned about how much we're playing this at the back, but we do create a bit of space for Fogg to come forward. Patel, there's the ball over the top as we bring them out. Charlie Chalk. Charlie Chalk's in. Good save from the keeper. Cleared behind for a goal kick. 10 shots to 1 in this World Cup quarter-final. Guy, ball in, and Cano gets the header there. Cano, I think it would be. As that will probably see us through to half-time, and it does. No, it doesn't. We've got another highlight. Fogg into Taylor. Back to Patel. Patel comes down the left-hand side. Tackled really well. Borges into Sanchez. Out to Correa. Correa put under pressure, but he keeps the ball. Gutierrez. Cano intercepted really well by Fogg. Bellingham. Taylor. We look to launch a counter-attack. Charlie Chalk missed the one-on-one earlier. Charlie Chalk's missed this one as well. Terrible finishing from our Folkestone boy, but it's domination for England here, and it's a shame it's only 1-0, to be honest. Assertively, guard against complacency. Passionately, there's more to come, and I believe you've got what it takes. Because I do not want us thinking this is done and dusted and easy. Charlie Chalk's having a shocker, so Joseph can come on for him. And unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to do Patel off for Baker to give him as much rest as possible before the next game, which also only leaves us with one sub left for the whole of this game. Cerner, goal kick, goes long. Correa wins the header. It's cleared away. Shandon Joseph will try and chase. Cerner's out of his box. Oh, he's put himself under pressure. Joseph won it, but Cerner put it behind for a corner. And we have a very cheap corner given away now. Guy, ball in. Easy for Cerner, that one to claim. And he sort of redeemed himself a little bit, I think. Free kick. Correa swings it in. Cano with a header. Past the post. Langford outstretched, but didn't need to make the save. We just need to make sure we see this through. We've absolutely battered them. Half hour to go. Fogg looking tired and picks up a yellow. He may miss the next game now. One of them back there, I think, was on us booking. I think Taylor as well with another booking is going to miss the next game. But we've got good strength in depth, so Greenwood. Ball across. Lewis Guy! Is it Joe Guy or Lewis Guy? One of them's Joe, one of them's Lewis. It's Joe Guy. He scores. 20 minutes to go. 2-0 England. That should be done and dusted. As Gunnlaugson fires it in. Taylor laid it back to Gunnlaugson into Greenwood. Greenwood turned, had time, picked his cross, and Guy at the back post with a good header. It's 2-0 England, and we could be going on to the semi-finals. It could be exactly what we need to do. 10 minutes to go. Couple of minutes to go. Correa, ball in. Headed, saved. It's bouncing around. I don't know what's happening. Cleared away by Baker. Correa keeps it alive. Baharou's with a header. Can't get it on target. Yeah, 2 minutes to go. It looks like it's all done and dusted. We'll get our third and final sub on. Russell, I think he's going to be suspended. We'll go Gunnlaugson for Greer at right back just to keep the fullbacks as fresh as possible. But that is a 2-0 win, and we are into the World Cup semi-finals to face Mexico. What a tantalising tie this is. Oh my word. Right, we win in the World Cup quarter-final. Greenwood is injured, sustained a bruised shin, he'll be fine. How many days? We've got 4 days again. Oh, Charlie Chalk is delighted, but he didn't play very well. But 4 days' time, Mexico. So the World Cup semi-final, England v Mexico for a place in the final to play Spain, who beat Serbia 1-0. We're going to go into this one against Mexico. I haven't gone through the team or anything yet. We need to sort that out. But yeah, into the England squad we go. There is, well, plenty to decide. So I'm going to try and sort this out and then we'll come back because fitness is a massive issue. So this is how we're going to line up. We're taking a risk. Langford in goal. That's fine. Gunnlaugson, Aiden. Sear's going to keep his spot so that if we get to the final, Fogg can play. Baker at left back because Patel is just shagged on 82%. But again, he might have to come on if needed. Lee is going to play in the holding midfield role, who scored that wonderful goal in the last episode. As Cotton needs a rest. Bellingham in Mazzala again. Says on the right. Foden in behind. And Guy on the left. Chalk up front. So Taylor's suspended, which is why Phil Foden comes in. We do also have Brownhill, who can we bring in that spot if needed. We've got a good team. We've got good strength and depth. I'm hoping it's enough to push us past Mexico. We have played really, really well in this World Cup. I feel like we deserve to get to the final. But I'm sure Mexico will be feeling the same as well. So, I don't know. Oh, does that mean he's making his debut? No. I thought that meant it maybe means he's making his debut in this World Cup. I don't know. Or he's got a bid in for him or something. But, yeah, it should be good. Both playing similar formations. They've got a holding midfielder rather than an attacking midfielder. But I mean, I've got to say it again, just keep going where we picked up. Or you deserve to be in the final. That's what I think is the right thing to say, actually. Because they do, and that's what I said before. I think we deserve to be there, so I expect it to happen. But not too much green on that screen compared to what we normally get. But the national anthems will be blaring out at Yokohama International Stadium. Oh, God. I'm nervous. It's dots on a screen. It's pixels. It's pixels on a screen, Dave. Guy. In it goes. Headed away. Aiden. Back to Guy. on this side. Cuts around one, lays it back. Foden shoots. It's blocked and cleared away. Sear keeps it alive. Baker, Gunnlaugson, Lee. Out to Says. Bobby Says, poor touch. And Garcia can easily intercept that. Mexico go long. Aydin wins the header. Lee's there. Into Says. Says through. Charlie Chalk. Charlie Chalk! Oh, what a save from Nieto. I thought Charlie Chalk was going to get that one. It's a wonderful save from the Mexican goalkeeper. Guy, ball in. Oh, Sandoval heads it away. I thought it was a free header at the back post. Says, looks to keep going. Stumbles but keeps the ball. And then he's tackled and stopped his run. 20 minutes gone. Very even. Aydin picks up a yellow card. Gunnlaugson picks up a yellow card. We do have to get stuck in on. And I don't really want to turn it off because it's a good way to how we play. As Pablo Milan picks up a yellow card for them. Rodriguez into Guillen. Back to Rodriguez. Ball across. Aydin wins the header. Sanchez picks it up for Mexico. Milan. Valdez. Back to Milan. Sandoval. Van Loon goes out. Good header from Gunnlaugson to intercept it. Says. Over the top. Van Loon reads it. Garcia. Back to the goalkeeper Nieto. Sandoval. Into Rodriguez. Over the top. Header from Sear. Guy can't get there. Valdez. Rodriguez. A long highlight like this normally ends in a goal. Over the top. Oh, Sears let it go. Guillen's in. Guillen shoots and Langford makes a good save. God, we've got the young goalkeeper to thank for that. So as we tick towards half time, the cross is intercepted and cleared away. Munoz comes forward with it. Still running down this left-hand side. Munoz tackled really well by Aydin on that yellow card. Had to get that one right. And Aydin from centre-back still going. Lays it in. Charlie Chalk. Charlie Chalk's through. Saved again by Nieto. Chalk should do better. I don't know if nerves are getting the better of us here, but we're playing okay. Just can't put the chances away. Passionately. We've been the better team. Keep doing what you're doing. And we'll be fine. And again, we'll go for the assertive. Lots more to come. And see if we can just get a little bit more out of this team. Charlie Chalk not having a good game. Joe Guy, Phil Foden, Bellingham, Ted Sear, all not playing very well at all. We'll give them a few in-game minutes to try and turn it around with their performance, but I'm not going to leave it too long. I'm not going to rest on my laurels. Right, Charlie Chalk and Joe Guy really having poor games. Chalk off, Joseph on, Guy off, Bradley on. I know he's not played very well, but he's going to come off as well. Next will be Bellingham if he doesn't improve. Maybe not good to sub off your captain in the semi-final, but we have a free kick. Lee's over it. Fires it in. Oh, it's in. Adrian Lee loves a cracking goal in the World Cup. He's got it 1-0 up in the semi-final in Yokohama. Come on. Half an hour to go. Just hold out or go and get a second. That's what I want. Nieto, no saving that. What a free kick from Adrian Lee. It's absolutely beautiful. We only wanted that one goal. Munoz puts it in. Sandoval misses. Oh, it's 1-1 straight away. Oscar Aldo Guillen gets a response for Mexico almost immediately. A free kick was put in. Sandoval, I don't know if he dummied it or missed the header, but it seemed to confuse the defence, and Guillen was just there, left-footed, strokes it home. Oh, God, this game's suddenly come alive. Gunnlaugson thrown in. Lee picks it up. Adrian Lee lays it off to Gunnlaugson. Gunnlaugson back to Lee. Lee crosses it in. Bradley at the back post. He's got to do better. He has to do better. Throw in for Mexico. Rodriguez. Garza knocks it back. Lee, he's fouled him. It says it looks harsh. It's going to give a penalty. It's said in the commentary that it looks harsh. And normally I mock this bit, but I'm actually very nervous. He's having a look at the video. They normally always give them. It's a penalty after VAR. Lozano. Oh, it's Guillen, sorry. Oh, and Langford went the right way but couldn't keep it out, and we find ourselves 2-1 down in the semi-final. Come on, guys. Come on. We can pull this out. We're going to put... I said I was going to take Bellingham off. We're actually going to take Phil Foden off. No, we're not. We're going to take Bellingham off, and we're going to put our hopes and prayers into the youngster Brownhill, who's going to sit up there as an advanced playmaker on attack. We're on attacking. We're doing everything we can in this game. 10 minutes to go. Well, just under. There's about 7 minutes to go. Whip them in quick. Extremely high. Get the ball forward. Don't have to run at them anymore. We can spread the width. They're going to defend. Come on. I don't want to go out of the semis. We've deserved to get to that final. Free kick. Brownhill fires it in. Everybody misses it. Aydin keeps it alive. Oh, it's cleared away by Van Loon. Baker's going to get there. It's going to go back to Langford, who plays it up into Lee. Aydin over the top, but easy header for Garcia. Grillen back to Garcia. Put the pressure on. Van Loon's panic clearance is headed by Sear, but Valdez picks it up and Garza's in behind. Garza's in, goes round Langford. It's 3-1 to Mexico. England are crashing out at the semi-finals. Heartbreak for England. They couldn't retain the World Cup. There's 1 minute of normal time to go. As Gunnlaugson fires in the free kick. Shandon Joseph is in behind. It's a terrible finish from such a good striker. He was offside anyway. But 4 minutes of injury time. I really wanted to win the World Cup. Mexico go to the final against Spain. It was disappointing. We had the ammunition to beat them. We created the chances. The strikers just didn't show up. The strikers just did not show up. 3-1 we lose to Mexico. Oh, gutting. We're going to play Serbia in the third place playoff. We will do the third place playoff very quickly. We'll probably rotate the team and give everybody that's just fit a game, to be honest. Oh, gutting. So it's the game that nobody really wants to play. It's the third place playoff. Langford's going to come out and be replaced by Hassani. We're going to go Hassani, Greer, Aydin, Fogg, Patel at the back. Foden, Cotton, Harrison, Brownhill, Bradley on the left, who's been a massive disappointment in this competition. And Greenwood's going to get a start up front. So let's go into the game. We'll see how this goes, and it will be purely highlights only. So I'm really gutted. I'm really gutted that we haven't got through to the final. We're just going to let Steve Holland do absolutely everything. So there we go. See you in a bit. Free kick, Greenwood, long distance out into Bradley. Bradley, cross, it comes in. Avdic gets it away for Sakic for Serbia, who comes forward into Malinkovic. Malinkovic down the left-hand side, comes across and Hassani makes the save. So Patel has run all the way from left back. He's still going. He gets a shot off. It's absolutely terrible. Ball forward. Tashkev brings it down out of this. Tackled by Aydin. Bradley out to Brownhill. Brownhill comes forward with it. He's still going Brownhill. Round one. Gets a shot off. Lovely goal from Brownhill. Maybe should have played him more. He's superb. Ramirez Brownhill is absolutely superb. He's ridiculously good. Like, really, really good. Really good. Can't say enough about him. Lovely goal. 1-0 England. Throw in. Greer into Brownhill again. Out to Harrison. Harrison crossing. Greenwood's there. It's 2-0. 2-0 inside 7 minutes. Where was this against Mexico? I do not know. But Serbia are crumbling. It's 2-0 England. Mason Greenwood with the second. Greenwood over a free kick again. Puts this one in towards Bradley. Fires it across goal. Fogg's there. It's 3. 3-0. 13 minutes in. Incredible stuff. Why couldn't this have happened in the semi-final? Oh, it's hard to take. Throw into Serbia. Avdic down the line. Takajev into Kakic. Out to Milic, but Bradley intercepts. But his header back is intercepted by Marinovic. Marinovic, in it goes. Surely a goal. No, blocked. A really good block on that. Avdic into Kasic. Kasic all the way back to Sakic. And, well, that's nothing. So, half-time, England 3-0 up, looking very comfortable. It's just annoying. It's a gutting this is happening in the third place playoff. I'm sure they've rotated a lot as well. But, yeah, 3-0 up going into the second half. So Brownhill scored again. I thought it was going to be the highlight that it's just the start of the second half, but we've ended up scoring. So, yes, Ramirez Brownhill has 2, assisted by Phil Foden this one. He drove through from the halfway line, gave it to Cotton, shot blocked. Cotton then laid it off to Foden. Foden squared it into Brownhill, first time shot, in it goes. Ramirez Brownhill has 2 in the third place playoff. Greenwood over the free kick, fires it in. Aydin's there, headed onto the bar and just over. Patel into Cotton. Cotton holds on to it. Back to Patel, but he's tackled and Fogg will pick this one up. Fogg comes forward. Lays it back to Cotton, out to Patel on the left-hand side. Patel looks to get round his man, fires a cross in. Avdic heads it away. Greer's there. Greer keeps it alive. Ball across and it's headed away by Sakic, but Patel will get there first again. As you can see, we're sort of firing the crosses into the box. Cotton, back to Patel again. Gets to the byline, puts it in. Bradley's there, shoot, and it's kept off the line. Marinovic will look to break for Serbia. He still comes forward. He's still going, Marinovic. Tackled by Fogg, fouled by Fogg. Free kick for Serbia as they make a substitution. 21 shots we've had in this game. Unbelievable. Stefanovic fires it in, headed over the bar. remains 4-0. 3 substitutions then: Chalk, Joseph and Taylor all on. I want to give Charlie Chalk a chance to end his World Cup with another goal. There's a support free kick and Tashev picks up the header away, tackled. Back to Pavlovic. Pavlovic into Avdic. Avdic back to Pavlovic. They're playing their own little game. Ida wins the header. Brownhill. Out to Joseph on this left-hand side. He's got Patel on the overlap. Ignores him. Now uses him. Patel cross in. Charlie Chalk with a header. Wide. Stevanovic goes long with the goal kick. 15 minutes to go. Joseph heads it back to Patel. Patel comes forward with it. Joseph gets out of his way. Patel lays it infield to Brownhill to Cotton. Cotton comes forward. He's still going, Cotton. He's got lots of space. Gets a shot off. Good save from Stefanovic. So as we approach the final few minutes, it's 4-0 England. It's been a walk in the park. 33 shots against Serbia's 7. At full time, England are the 3rd best team in the world in 2034. It's not what we wanted, but I guess we will take it. The 3rd place playoff is won by England. We must build on the World Cup performance. Brownhill, 2 goals. Very good stuff. And England look optimistic for the future. But yeah, there we go. We'll end it there. No, let's go and see who wins the World Cup. Let's go and see who wins. Spain v Mexico. So World Cup champions are Spain. 3-0 winners. Very annoying, because we used to manage Spain. But yeah, Spain win the World Cup 3-0. And we are going to end the episode there. So annoyingly, we can't win the World Cup. We get the 3rd place playoff. Still pretty decent. But annoying that with England in the Euros and in the World Cup, we've come up short both times. But thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment, subscribe if you're new, leave a like if you've enjoyed it, and we'll be back for more Folkestone Invicta. The start of the season will be when we're back. But thank you for watching. For now, I'm out. Cheers.